Hey everyone, well today we got something a little bit different going on here. Of course there's going to be some chainsaws here in the mix, but I have got a problem tree behind my house. And it is leaning, I'm standing with my back towards my house, and this tree is leaning right up over, ready to fall on my house. Normally I'd be able to drop this, no problem, push it, pull it away from the house. But I got a problem here. I've got a hydro service line that comes into my house there, and a utility service pole for my farm buildings right to the left of it there. And right in behind, I don't know if you can see on the camera or not, right there is the main service line about 30 feet away. So we can't drop this tree in any which direction, but has to be cut and taken down in pieces. So my nephew is here today to help me. He does the arborist thing, he does tree climbing, I don't. So anyways, get some footage here of taking this tree down, and saws are going to be running today is a saw I never showed before on the channel. Is a little Husqvarna T525 that I picked up about 4 years ago, brand new. Yes, Stu actually does once in a while buy a brand new saw. He doesn't always just play with old junk pile builds and part saws. I sometimes will actually go out and buy a new saw, and this has been very handy. I've been using it around the farm here for doing all kinds of trimming, and around my house for tree trimming, because as you can see I basically live in a forest, and I do have another half a dozen dead trees here, and 2 or 3 that are literally going to fall on my house again. Last winter I took down a bunch behind my house, and now again I got more that are drying up. Another one here, the needles just turned red on it here this past summer, so this one's dead. So that one's got to get cut and pushed down out of the way. But that may be for another day, not today. The project, like I say, at hand is this problem tree here, and maybe one other one there. Right hanging over the corner of my house. It's just one bad windstorm away from taking out my roof. So in there, right to the top of the tree. He's getting himself up into that fork of the tree there, so you can stand in the that one part of it there. Don't have to stand on the spurs so much that way. Complicating issues here. We got some kind of a climbing ivy that grows around here. It's not poisonous, but it's grown all the way to the top of the tree, and it's making it a little bit difficult for him there. He's got to hack it up in pieces and pull it out of there because it's tangled into everything. So.
It worked.
Yeah, got it cleared. That was the ugliest one.
Yeah.
The rest are pretty much clear, though. They can just fall straight down, I guess. So.
Okay. Won't be so bad then.
Getting a little bit. top is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass to get the swing clear. It comes back towards the house and then it kinks over back towards the power line.
Yep.
I thought if it was this way, you could just drop it straight in here, it would be fine. Well, maybe.
It's just that one branch should make it a little close to the power line there.
Yeah. Okay, well, he decided, and for safety's sake, I didn't want him going up any higher. It's that tree's kind of sketchy, so it's we tied it off, and he's gonna go ahead and put a wide face cut in it, and fold it over and get it to come in, fold in on itself, and drop down below.
It kind of went over itself, the knot.
Oh,
the rope went over its...
It got caught on the opposite, yeah, it hitched itself.
Yep.
Oh, well, at least it's down safely. Well, more or less down. Well, it's hanging here anyways, so fortunately the knot got pinched on the back side of the, well, we had a quick release there, he had made a quick release, but it rolled over on itself. So anyways, just brushed past the roof, so that's good, no damage. Now just whittle it down and take it down in a couple other pieces, and then we'll have it. There we go. It's down on the ground, just hanging there a bit, so. There. Now we got that down on the ground. Well, we got that bit of ugliness out of the way, so not the most graceful, but it's cut and down and not going to fall and break and wreck anything now at this point. So now we've just got to cut our stub down here. So okay, well, we got that mess down on the ground, and nephew is safely out of the tree. So what's left is just an ugly stub here, and it's not in danger hitting a line. I just wanted to get the top of this ugly ass tree down before it, like I say, fell on my service poles here and took out my triplex cable to the house and to the shop and barn and all that here. So anyways, that's down, safely down on the ground, and now I got a big mess to clean up. One other little job we're going to be doing here is we're going to get up on my house roof here. I've got an ornamental elm that's overgrown itself here next to the house, and it's well, now on my roof making a mess, and it needs to be trimmed back. So he's going to give me a hand with that here right away. So